Hi, this is Charlie Seymour Jr.
And this is Dr. Marc Kossmann.
And we've just been interviewed by British businessman Andy Meehan. He's a busy guy. He's on his way to China.
Stopped here on his way to China, spent a couple hours with us doing an interview. It was great.
We're glad that we could get him in here. He did a lot of interview with us, and here is one of the topics that he talked about with us. So we want you to listen to this, watch what we're doing, and stay tuned.
Right, stay tuned to the end, because at the end we've got a very special offer for you.
We do, and it's all free. I can't believe you're allowing this to be free.
We got to do it for you. These are very nice people.
Yes, they are nice people, so stay tuned at the end. Get the answer for the question that Andy asked us, and stay tuned. We've got something special for you at the end.
Max's Dilemma. The second section of your book is all about Max's dilemma. How did you get to Max? What is his dilemma? And how do you solve it?
Max is an everyman. Max represents all the professionals that are out there. He happens to be an attorney, but he could be anything. And we start in this second section of the book where he's having a dream. And it turns out his dream happens to be about Maximilian's tale, which is in the first part of our book. And he learns some of the lessons from the medieval tale that he is going through right now. And his dilemma is he's on the time trap plateau. He's feeling uneasy. He's feeling trapped. His 13-year-old daughter comes in. The laptop's over the shoulder. She's using the BlackBerry. She's connected with everybody. And he looks and says, that's not where I am right now. You know, the tools that I got years ago aren't working right now. If I could take my knowledge and put it into what she's doing in these systems, wow, then I'd really have some marketing. So he represents a lot of people, and he goes on further with his dilemma.
Absolutely, and Maximilian leads up to Max. But in the story, Max is also meeting with other professionals. He's got his accountant, Allison. He's got his wife, Kate, who's a psychologist. And they're all comparing notes. They're all in service-oriented professions and realizing that they're all kind of in this same business model. And if they keep going down that path, there's no way that they ever get out of it. They're no longer wanting to sell more hours. You know, the expenses of life continue. He's got kids that are heading off to college. He's got tuition.
One in college.
Right, one in college, one heading to college. So, you know, what is he going to do if he has no more hours to sell and can no longer increase the fee that he can charge for that hour? So Max represents all of the service-oriented professions, and the other people he's talking to as well are all helping him figure out what to do about this dilemma that time is a finite quantity, and if you sell time for a living, you're going to be trapped. So the goal is to figure out how Max is going to solve his dilemma by taking knowledge and experience and selling that, separating it from the time, so now he can sell knowledge and experience and buy back his time by creating the kinds of things we're talking about in the final 40. So that comes after Max's dilemma.
And he has a very interesting awakening at one point. He says, you know, the end of Maximilian's tale, and they lived happily ever after. Happily ever after is a phrase about time.
Yeah, it's a measurement of time.
And he sees, I don't have any more time. So how do you live happily ever after when all the most valuable time of your life you're selling to someone else? And when I go on vacation, okay, he's an attorney and he has some partners. That's different from a lot of the professionals that we're dealing with. But even so, another way for him to increase the income to his business is to add more partners, but then he adds more overhead.
And more headaches.
And many more headaches. So when he steps out of that to go on vacation, his personal productivity, which is what he is really compensated on, stops.
Right.
So his dilemma is, how do I get beyond just trading my time for the money that I earn, so that I've got something to sell later, so that I have a better life right now, so I have more income coming in. If I want to sell the partnership, how can I do that in the future? It's a heck of a dilemma that all of us as professionals deal with, and we have the solution for it right there in the book. Woo! Wow, that was one of 40 that we answered with Andy.
Andy interviewed us for so long he's going to have to rush to catch his flight to China.
And we started at 7 in the morning, went the entire morning with him, but you know what? We have 40 of these that we want to give you free.
Absolutely. We got them all packaged nice and neat for you.
We had short answers on these because we had so much we were going to pack in on all these different topics. So you see that link down below?
Right down there.
Click that link that's down below. You get to have all 40. If you like that one, you get all 40 of these for free.
Absolutely. Click on that link. We'll see you right on the other side.
Sure, it's free. Go get these.